So guys, good afternoon. Welcome once again to my car series. I always use this opportunity when I'm driving to talk to my brothers, my sisters, to anyone that wants to listen. Like I always say, whatever I say here is not, I'm not saying it from the perspective of a professional. I'm not saying it from the perspective of someone that knows it all. I'm not saying it because you must listen to me. I'm giving it sometimes as an advice because of life experience. Because when you have encountered a lot in your life, sometimes it's good to share your experience. Maybe that your experience might help one or two people, or one or two people might find value in what you have lived through and you've passed through, for them to sharpen and have a better, for them not to make the same mistakes that we are becoming the elders, you know, that we the elders have done. So today I'm going to talk about our people back home. When you have your family members living in diaspora, there are some things that you have to understand. There are some things you don't have to do. There are some things, if you really want to have that good relationship, if you really want to have that good relationship with people living abroad, whether it's your sister, your uncle, whether it's your friend that's living abroad, there are some things, there's some headache you should avoid giving this person so that the person will be close to you. Take it from me, I'm telling you from experience. Number one, try to find out the time zone of your friend, your brother, your uncle, no matter where this person is living. If it's Canada, if it's USA, if it's Dubai, wherever it is, Germany, try to find out what is their time zone and what time is it. Like if it's now, for example, 12 p.m. in Nigeria, what time is it there over there? Because sometimes you end up making mistakes and making calls when this person is sleeping. You call someone middle at night, let's say you call someone by 4 a.m. when this person just came back from work by, let's say, 1, and just trying to sleep. After finally the sleep came and you start to call. Brother, don't do that. Don't do that. Because that is going to be so irritating, and this person might not help you out no matter what. If you tell this person, my wife is sick, my wife is delivering a child, she's in the hospital, this person might not be able to listen to you, because this person will be so pissed off because he is coming back from work, he's been battling to sleep, and when he was trying to sleep, that is when you start to call him. Don't do that, brother. Don't do that. Don't do that. Try to find out what time zone. If you don't know, then Google. Ask Google. What time is it? Current time in USA. Current time is California. Remember that USA have different time zones. It depends on the state. If it's California, if it's Texas, if it's New York, write it on Google. Current time now in New York. Google will tell you. Then for you to know when to call. And mostly, it's best for you to ask this person on WhatsApp. Write the person a WhatsApp message. How are you doing? I'm fine. Are you at work? I want to call you. It's best. Because you don't just call people anyhow. You don't know if this person is in the middle of conference, if this person is trying to settle some bills, if this person is trying to battle some problem with the police, and you are calling at that moment and you're trying to irritate this person with your own additional problems, and you expect this person to come and help you, you expect this person to send you money to help you. Don't do that, brother. Don't do that. Try to find out what time zone and when it's comfortable for you to call this person. During your conversation with this person, try to find out what kind of job this person is doing. When does he work? Is he someone that works at night? Is he someone that works early morning? Is he someone, if the person don't want to tell you how he works, then you try to be like matured enough. You know that, okay, if I call this person towards evening, let's say 8 p.m., 7 p.m., it's still okay, it's still moderate. Don't call this person by 3 a.m. in the morning. What the fuck? Someone called me once and told me that was around 6 a.m. I picked my phone. I was so irritated. I thought something happened. Somebody died. You said, brother, I want to greet you. Greet me for what? Greet me for what? Greet me why? Why do you want to greet me by 6 a.m. in the morning? And I was having a friend of mine that was telling us his gist in a barber salon. He said that a friend of him called him by 7 a.m. in the morning. He was like, friend, don't call me this time. It's so early. I have to sleep. I came back very late at night because I'm working night shift. And this guy said, my friend, wake up. Do you go to Europe to sleep? Even though he was like in a joking manner, telling you to wake up, that you go, you need rope to sleep. That is so irritating. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. I am telling you, not because I know it all, because of experience, because I hear people complain, I hear people talk about this when we meet up. Don't do that. At the end of the day, you are the person that wants something from the person living abroad. You are the person that wants something from that your brother in Chicago. You are the person that wants something. You want new phone, you want money, you want new this, you want that, you want that. So behave yourself. Behave yourself. Because these people can be abroad all their life. They will not even come back home and they are okay. So that's number 1 point. Behave yourself. Don't irritate people with your nonsense calls. Because these people, remember, there's many bills to pay. Most of you in Nigeria, you don't know what is paying insurance. You don't, most of you, not all. There are some people that have good job that pay some kind of insurance. It depends on what kind of job they are doing and what kind of insurance they are paying for. But when you're living in abroad, you pay insurance for every fucking thing. You pay insurance for every fucking thing. You pay bills for every fucking thing. Everything you pay bill, you pay. When you make the money, you pay a lot of bills. Sometimes you come back home, you have a lot of letters. You don't even know where to start. Do you understand? You do tax return. If you're someone that is self-employed, you might have a tax return that, who is calling me? That's what I'm talking about. Now I'm making a broadcast, someone is calling me. So sometimes you have a tax return that you have to pay back to the government, huge sum of money. Do you understand? Then when you are battling about it, trying to make sure, trying to figure out how to do it, then someone else start calling you by 6 a.m. in the morning. For what? Don't do that, bro. So that's number 1. And number 2, most of you guys living in Nigeria, you guys are doing well. Most of you guys are doing well, much more than the people abroad. Some of you have businesses that is bubbling, that is really moving well. But what most of you do is you want to take from your friend that is in abroad. You want that your friend to buy you a phone. You want him to buy you a laptop. You want him, when he comes back finally, you want him to be the one to be spending every time. Even though you know that you are an importer, you having a lot of money, you have a lot of land, you have a lot of stuffs. Because this person is coming from abroad, you want him to be the one spending every time you go out, every time. You will be the one to say, let's go to this place, let's go to this place. And you expect him to be paying everything. Even though you know that your net worth is more than his own. Even though you know that all the lands in the village, all the land in Lagos, you have bought it all. You have estate, you have everything, you have business going on. And you expect your friend that's coming from abroad to be paying everything. Don't do that, brother. That is a bad friendship. Because when you host your friend that came back, you go to restaurants, you pay. You go to club, you pay. Sometimes you don't have to pay all. Whenever you have a problem and you call your friend and say, brother, my business is going down. I need your help, bro. My container is shipped. I need 5 million to clear it. I have 3, I remain 2. My business was not going on because of this. Can you help me out? That your friend will come and help you out because you have been there for him. You are not like a parasite in his life. You're not like somebody that is always trying to take, trying to contribute. Don't contribute, you just take. Just because this person is coming from abroad. Don't do that, brother. Don't do that. You know yourself. You know you have money. You know you can afford things. Then afford it when your friend is there. You see a friend of yours that is going back to New York, give him a small gift. Tell him, give this to that my friend. He have a child. Just buy what the gift is not going to be even if it's an artwork that you can buy on any hold up. Just buy something, 5,000 naira, 1,000 naira. It's not about the money. It's about the gesture. Even though you don't have money, for people that are not doing so well, but you have people abroad, why not surprise your person abroad? You see that Emma just came back. Emma is going back to Berlin, Germany. And you know that your uncle is living in Berlin, Germany. Why not call Emma and tell Emma, look at this small present. Give it to my brother. This is for his daughter. This is for the newborn baby. Emma will come back to Berlin and go to your uncle and say, this is from Emeka from the village. This is a gift that he sent to you. Do you know what that means? Do you know what you just did? You don't know what you did. Even though that present might not be so much worth, it must not be like so expensive, but the gesture, that is what counts. And people in Europe, they are advanced, that they value small things like this counts. And when they come back, they will buy you this, buy you this. When they are going back, what do you give them? What do you give them? What do you give them? You don't want to give, but you want to take. There are some drawings, there are some small art things, bangle, hand bangle that is made with local stuff, necklace that is made with local stuff. Even the money that this person gave you, why can't you sacrifice 2,000 naira from that money and buy him a gift and tell him this gift is for your daughter when you go back to Germany, when you go back to America? Give this to Ogechi, the small one, the small daughter, your child or your wife. This is a gift. You cannot do it, but you expect them to help you out when you're in hospital. You expect them to give you money when you don't have. You expect them to help you sort out your pain, your problems. But what do you give? That is the big question you have to ask yourself. What do you give? You cannot always receive. So you have to make sure that the people abroad, the people that you really need their help, you have to buy the favor. Sometimes it helps. I am telling you from experience. You cannot always be collecting and you want. What are you giving? You don't give nothing, but you want everything. You cannot even say, okay, this is my brother, let me just grind pepper. Grind pepper, since I know this is my brother, when he comes, he always take foodstuffs back. Let me just grind pepper and give him. And this is a powder pepper that I grind. This is a gift for you. You don't have to request money for it. You tell, let me pay. You say, no. It's from my heart. Do you know what he just did? Bro, do you know what he just did? Whenever he go back home, he's using that paper, he will be thinking about you. And before you know it, he will send you much more money than what you used to grind that pepper. Just because he just wants to show appreciation. Because life is give and take. You don't always take. Don't do that. Do you understand? And this applies to girls as well. You see a guy that you want to marry. You see a guy that is friending you. You see a guy that wants you to be okay, that is trying to process your passport, process a visa for you to join him and abroad. You want a new phone he bought for you. You want a new apartment, he rented it for you. What do you give this guy apart from sex? When he's coming back, when he came back to Lagos, to Nigeria, to wherever you're living, to visit you, when he's going back, what do you give him as a gift, as a present? Have you thought of buying him a stuff and say this is for you, or you just want to take? These are things you don't do. You have to be wise. Do you understand? So like I said, I'm not telling you all this because I know it all. I'm telling you all this because of the experience that I have. Because I've been living in this country since over 20 years. I've been going to Nigeria and coming back. And I've never gotten any gift from any of my cousins. Nobody. But all of them want new perfume, they want new phone, they want this, they want you to help them to pay for bicycle, they want you to help them to pay for their wives' hospital bills. Their business is going down, you have to help them. How much things have you ever given me? How many gifts have you ever given me in your life? Have you ever given me one gift in your life? Have you ever sold something that you say, okay, this could be good for Elvis' daughter? Even if it's African clothes for children, you just buy it, even if you buy it with your last card. Do you think I'm a fool? Do you think I'm a fool when I say that you give me that kind of present? I will not know that this might be the last money you are having that you used to buy this present. Do you think that when you give me that present, I will not multiply it times 10? Why can't you do that sacrifice by buying that small African cloth and telling me, Elvis, this is for your daughter? Why can't you do that? You don't do that, but you want me to help you. Your business is falling. Your wife just had 3 children at once because all you guys are doing is to fuck and have children where you don't have money to pay for the school fees and maintain the children. Okay, no problem. I will help you. I will help you, no problem. We are brothers. But have you ever thought of a small gift of appreciation before? Think about this. So, because I don't want this video to be long, I am going to call it here. Maybe I will do a part 2 of it. But these are some small things that matters. Don't call people unnecessary hours, unnecessary time. Try to demand for whatever you want to demand for. Because these people, they are working. They are paying bills. If you see bills, you run. If you see letters, you run. They have a lot of trouble. Some of them don't even have their documents to stay. Some of them, police are after them because of the business they are doing. So don't trouble them. Don't trouble people. All right?